what you've seen and how that impacts the way that you guys play, the energy that brings, the units, and kind of when you're on the floor and when you're not, and how you feel like played out.
I mean, throughout Russ' career, at some point, he's had to run a team, and it's a luxury for our ball club for, minutes when myself and AD are not in the game, and AD can run a unit. And tonight he was just looked more and more comfortable in the role that, he's been implemented in, and, we needed all 32 sensational minutes that he had, so he was big time.
LeBron, Darvin said to us that tonight was about you as a group, as a team, proving it to yourselves, and AD called it a must-win. Did it feel like that coming up to this moment? There's so many beats in a season and an 82-game schedule, but what did it feel like to bring it together here, and how could that change the direction this season goes?
We haven't played particularly well at home to start the season. We had some good moments in some of the games that we had, but I thought tonight, for 48 minutes, for the majority of 40 minutes, we were really good. And once again, defensively, we were locked in, and our offense caught up with us tonight. Caught up with our defense tonight, and it showed in the victory.
Quick follow-up on that. Obviously, three-point land, you guys have struggled the first 5 games tonight. 13 for 30, a really respectable number. How much can that be a factor in, having sustained success? Not necessarily shooting 40%, but avoiding shooting 20%.
Listen, if we play the game the right way, as we've done so far in the season, we've gave ourselves some really good looks because we've just shared the ball. And tonight they went in for us. We trusted it. Guys were penetrating, guys were kicking out, and guys were stepping into their shots. And you just trust the work that you put in.
LeBron, how have you seen guys react to sort of the asks Darvin has made? Kendrick tonight doesn't get his number called. Wenyen wasn't playing and is now playing, and Matt was out there in that big run after not playing a big stretch. Like, how have you seen guys how has Darvin managed that part of it, getting buy-in, and has that been encouraging out of, the first real month or so working with him?
Listen, at the end of the day, we're here for one reason, and that's to win. And, when guys' numbers are called or not called, we all still have to understand it's for the better of the team. It's never for no individuals. And, tonight was one of those cases where guys stay ready, and guys that stay ready didn't, number one called as much as it was before, but, they were still locked in and cheering on the group, and that group that was in there or the individual that was in there. So, that's what the team is all about.
LeBron, AD was clearly hobbled at different points of the game. He said post-game that he's dealing with a lot of pain right now in his back, yet still had 23 and 15, kind of tweaked it a couple times, played through that. What type of impact did he have tonight? And just as his teammate, kind of seeing him gut through that and come up big in the fourth quarter?
Just minutes. Anytime he's matched up with, Joker and the MVP in our league, you're able to match. Number for number. They both had, 23 and basically 15. AD's impact was not only huge defensively, but also being very efficient offensively, getting us extra possessions at the rim, knocking down his jumper. He just was all around just very efficient tonight.
LeBron, one thing Darvin said about Russ's bench shift so far is that guys kind of come in seeing his energy and seeing how he's kind of infusing the guys he's playing with the confidence. And Darvin said guys don't want to screw that up once they check in. Do you feel sort of the momentum coming from Russ's bench stints lately, and does that roll over into when you check back in?
Russ has always been very efficient in our league when he's played with pace. And when you make a sub in our league, you want the pace to continue to be high, or you want a spark, to even increase, the first unit. And we have the luxury of being able to go to someone who can spark, pace and can get the ball up the floor and rebound and push, and use his energy to be able to, bring, like I said, they bring that energy to whatever lineup that's out there. So, like I said, it's very, very beneficial to our ball club right now, and Russ is taking full advantage of it.
Hey, Bron. Russ said that Darvin couldn't even imagine or put into words necessarily what Russ has been through and that it hasn't necessarily all been his fault. If you could put into words just what you've seen as his teammate, and then what was it like seeing tonight, like the crowd standing up and cheering when he raised his arms? What's it like for you to see him receive that kind of love here?
I mean, obviously it's great. I mean, in the sense that, you know, Laker faithful want us to win. They want us to play well. They want every individual in a Laker uniform to play well as well. So tonight, Russ and the rest of us was